everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
No surprise, this offense has their foot on the pedal, trying to take advantage of a defense that struggled in their last game. Obviously, they lost that one, but nice play early, swatting that ball away. That should help this defense's confidence.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
He's going to take off. Quarterback got it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I'll tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Flips it out on the screen. Pulled down for the tackle.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been...
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a turning on the Jets. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecock. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets into the 30. 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Extending the play. He's going to run it. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He
got some room headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He might want another play. To the air on 2nd down. He's going up top. Makes the grab at the 30. Flying down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Daniels. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. Sneak gets it done.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in their running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. Got the first down and still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Off the play fake. Looking to scramble. Rolling right and going deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair kick. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offense. Oh, he's got enough space. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Made a defender miss. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. They finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
Yeah, this might be what you call garbage time, and it might not really matter because you know the game's out of reach, but I like it. Keep executing. Keep finding some more plays. Hey, maybe you find a play later on down the season that you might come back to and say, hey, this actually worked in this situation.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going with the ground game left. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creates a little room. There he goes. The 30. 10. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. From the gun, the ground game. Got room at the 35. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around him doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking for space, it's Beckham. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now 2nd and goal and right in the teeth of this noise. To run the quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got in. Those big bodies up front just creating a wall at the goal line. A 3rd and goal, and he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're testing the right side here. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Cheek. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Beckham. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Burgess. Smashes ahead. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. Doing damage yardage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Find some fresh air. He's loose. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his man down the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Makes the grab. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. This time they'll go to the running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got it behind the line. It's cheap. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. On his way back to the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room. It's Beckham. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the 1st half. And here they are in the 2nd half defending a deep ball.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. The Gamecocks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Open space at the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect a lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Cantrell. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Flips it out to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring in for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Hey, nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them all bounced a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
They're going to ride this running back. Turning it on! Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. The Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. That's caught. It's Isaac.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. The Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Cantrell. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Isaac. Touchdown, Dogs! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale.
Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
Wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it. First down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Using his legs to buy some time. Makes the grab. It's Beckham. Push down for the tackle. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Pushes toward the goal line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Gets rid of it. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Past the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Dude, from 4th and goal, backs against the wall. You don't want to give up points to. I'm putting points on the scoreboard. What a play by this defense. Nice break on the football, gets the pick, finds the green grass, and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. What a big penalty at this juncture in the game, all locked up, and they get called for the pass interference. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take another shot here. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Using his legs, it's Beckham.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They give it to him again. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking to get it in. Into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a crease to the left. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a gap. It's Beckham. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quickly to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the calls are. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. He'll set up to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Under fire. That's caught. It's Beckham. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The give to the tailback. Fighting off the defender. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. You've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Beckham.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. There's a live football. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little...
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds space on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Running back searching for a hole. Looking for room at the 30. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. He now has 80 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Might as well give it to him again. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Gamecocks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. The play action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Daniels. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fires to the big fella. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. That's caught. It's Beckham. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Beckham. Oh, a lot of space. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan. The end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The extra point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by 7 over Alabama.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
There he goes. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He'll do it himself. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is ready to move those sticks for the first down. The Razorbacks have taken it inside the 20. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mims. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Makes the grab. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working the middle, it's complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Huge moment coming here as they try to punch it in and quiet this crazy, raucous crowd. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. There is no doubt at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Dead center perfect. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime?
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screw this thing.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Got a man. It's Burgess. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fakes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
Can't make the connection on fourth down, and they give up the football here in overtime.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
Great place to start for this offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Davis. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win in the end moving forward.
South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports grab behind the line. It's cheap.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Pulls it in. It's cheap. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd down, going up top. Caught near the sticks. It's back up just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the running back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on second and goal. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quick release on the RPO. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
They're going back to the ground. And the Gamecocks get it past the sticks.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
This is a design run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out and move.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears.
Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but they'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan, and they are executing beautifully.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. He'll pull it down. Quick step and go. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Beckham. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Caught close to the marker, it's Beckham. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback may change this route. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown Gamecocks.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads it downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick catch on 3rd down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll put a stop. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll test the right side. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll take a knee as they keep draining the time off that clock, now under a minute to go. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.